What is up, guys? This is your boy and the Matrix, and I got some pretty interesting news, guys. Because I don't really talk much about comic books. I'm usually talking about manga, anime, video games. But I wanted to bring this up, because the comic book industry in the West, in America, in the West, has really gone down the drain with Marvel, DC. These two, the big two, they have been, they have absolutely gone crazy with the whole WOKE and with all these agendas. And when I say agendas, you guys already know what I'm talking about. These politically correct agendas, right? And a lot of us complain on the internet, that this is happening. There's Geeks and Gamers, there's other channels, there's Clownfish TV. We criticize it a lot, but not many of us are actually doing something to to combat what's happening. And this comic book company by Young Rippa, which is a YouTuber, a political commentator, he started his own comic book company called the Rippaverse, and it has reached $1 million or more in funding. So this is the campaign. By the way, just to make sure, this is not Indiegogo. This is his own website. This is his own Rippaverse.com website. They made their own website so that they don't have to deal with Indiegogo. They don't have to deal with some with Kickstarter, because what happens is that when you make something that's outside of the original, right? Outside of what people usually use. Like, usually what happens if they don't like you, especially if you are like a right-wing person, a conservative, a Christian person, what they do is that they try to shut you down somehow, right? And this company is actually a black-owned business. So, a black-owned business, and it's actually getting a lot of hate, which I find it absolutely, ridiculous. So, for example, I found this YouTuber here. So, the owner, Eric D. July, Young Rippa, who owns the Rippaverse comics, he got banned from a Reddit group for posting it. And I think you guys already know why he got kicked out of that group. It's not because he did something wrong. It's because of his political stance and because he doesn't agree with the masses, right? That's why he got removed. And they're given this bullcrap reason. Says you're permanently banned from participating in the Reddit group comics, right? Ridiculous. And I found this really funny. Somebody said, okay, let me get this straight. Eric D. July, Young Rippa, a black man, starts a Rippaverse, a black-owned business to sell comic books about a black superhero, but because he's a libertarian, you get banned on comics Reddit if you promote him for supporting racist hate groups. It doesn't really make sense. There's a lot of people have been talking about this. It actually went viral. It was trending on Twitter. There's people talking about Young Rippa because he's a black and say he's a modern day Uncle Tom for Comicsgate. He should not be supported in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, okay. And then these are the same people that say, "Oh, we have to support black people. We have to support this and that," right? This is why I don't care. This is why, I ignore these people, and this is why I talk a lot of shit about them here on my channel. Is that the hypocrisy is real, guys. So yeah, man. So Young Rippa started this comic book company, and they have 13,000 backers, campaign purchasers, and 1.2 million in revenue. So this guy has reached over $1 million in 2 days. In 2 days, guys. I mean, that's pretty amazing for a company that just started out. I mean, imagine that. So, I haven't gotten my comic book. By the way, he made a comic book. He's funding a comic book. It's a black superhero, and The point, the point of this the comic book, there's gonna be no social justice. There's gonna be no agendas, no political agendas. There's gonna be no right wing, left wing. There's gonna be no nothing. It's just gonna be a good story that has to be told. Just story, story, story. Okay, that's what this company is about, and I'm gonna support them. I'm gonna support them, and I haven't gotten mine yet, but I will be getting it soon. No, but the problem is, I'm trying to save up for Anime Matsuri, which is, by the way, guys, I'm gonna be on Anime Matsuri. I'm gonna be streaming the convention live, so if you're interested in that, check me out. July 28th, from July 28th all the way to the 1st of August. Right, guys. So, guys, if you want to support the movement, okay, if you want to combat this, this nonsense in the comic book industry, if you want to have, if you want to get away from all the PC stuff and create something as outside of Marvel and DC that just keep, rehashing the same thing and then selling it to you, and then just, these companies with a lack of creativity like Disney, we need to make alternatives. We need to make alternatives, and this is the way to do it. Let's give people alternatives, because the problem is, let's say, you got Marvel and DC. People are sick and tired of Marvel and DC, but at the same time, they still wanna buy comics. They want entertainment. People need entertainment. But then what happens is that they go back to Marvel and DC because they can't find anything else. But now they have an option. Now we are creating options, and they can give their money to people who don't hate them. Right? So check out Rippaverse. His comic book Izam. I'm gonna buy it eventually. Maybe when I come back from Anime Matsuri, the anime convention. But yeah, man, put your money where your mouth is. And guys, this is it. We're doing it. We are doing it. There's options out there. We are creating options out there, like the Daily Wire, Rippaverse. There's a lot of comic book artists doing, funding through Indiegogo. And this is it, man. This is how we do it. This is how we win. So subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for future notification, guys. And thank you for listening. This is your boy, Andy Matrix. Godspeed.